Alright everybody, welcome to Cinema Surfer, trying things a little bit different today. So, we have our typical movie review and reactions, but what about all the new movies that come out? I like new movies, I'm gonna go check them out. So I figured on this channel, I'm gonna drop some trailer reactions every now and then as well. Supergirl is coming out for 2026. I love comic books. I really enjoyed the first Superman movie that came out this year. So we're going to go ahead and check out this trailer and give our thoughts about what's happening afterwards. So here we go. I'm very tired. I've spent all day playing kickball with a bunch of kids, but I'm home and I'm ready to check this out. So there's Crypto.
Oh my god.
Pretty hilarious.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
She is a horrible dog owner.
Yes.
Cars are out.
That's a bus?
Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet.
I've never had a flaming drink, but I should try one.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
Is that Krypton?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
It's like Guardians of the Galaxy vibes.
Look like this is gonna
I was thinking
end
the same thing.
Whoever's on your planet have powers like you.
This seems very much like that Woman of Tomorrow book.
That's good cinema.
That Jason
hey, that's
Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
The flying scenes have been great in the Superman movie, and they look good right now.
Costume
Her
looks cool.
costume looks cool. That's pretty cool. Nice.
Alright, pretty cool. Very interesting. Looks visually different than Superman. I know you said it has a Guardians of the Galaxy feel. I thought that too for whatever reason, which is interesting. Very different take on Supergirl. Feels different than like the typical one we've seen on like CW and things like that. I think they're doing that on purpose. This is supposed to be based on a story called Woman of Tomorrow, which shout out to another YouTube channel, Comic Pop. They review comic book stories and stuff like that. I remember them talking about that original book. And the one interesting thing is she kind of grew up on Krypton, unlike Clark, who was sent here as a baby and raised on Earth. She was raised on Krypton, so she pretty much saw everything happen and her planet die, and she comes to Earth more like a refugee, which is interesting. Now, when I watched the Superman movie, I thought that movie's great. But I do remember Supergirl popping up at the end was kind of a mixed bag for people. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I think the idea of her kind of being drunk and stuff like that and immature is on purpose. Because I think they're going to go for the idea of she has PTSD and trauma from, watching Krypton explode and losing everything. So I think it's going to be an interesting take. And I think she's going to have more of a narrative arc and character development than Superman might have, which is kind of cool. What do you think of the trailer?
I mean, I think it looks cool. It does have Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. But I mean, James Gunn is behind, the production. I mean, I know it's being directed by other people, but, James Gunn is in charge of this department or whatever. And I don't know, I'm excited. I watched Supergirl on CW a lot. And that's a different story. That's a different version of Supergirl. I've never read anything about this version of Supergirl, but I think that is a really interesting take to have her have PTSD and like show that kind of aftermath of what she would be feeling. I mean, I would imagine I would probably be, how would you feel if planet Earth just like exploded in front of you and you're the only one left? You know, like it'd probably be very traumatic. So I'm excited to see. I can't wait.
I think it's interesting too that they're kind of leading with like the Superman like family with this new like universe. You know, personally, I kind of felt like they should lead with like, you know, maybe Superman first and then go into like Batman or Wonder Woman. But starting off with, you know, Supergirl is like movie number 2, and I guess they're gonna do that Man of Tomorrow Superman sequel with Lex Luthor and Superman teaming up as movie number 3. It's an interesting choice. I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but I guess linearly they'll all kind of flow into each other, which is pretty cool. Visually, I like it. The costume looks cool per usual. Very bright colors. I'm glad they're kind of leaning that way, as opposed to, you know, the typical, you know, older Zack Snyder style where everything was kind of overly saturated. That was interesting to see visually, but I personally prefer this style. So we'll see what happens. Jason Momoa is in this movie as well. He's going to be playing Lobo, which is a character he's born to play. So that's going to look very cool and interesting. But yeah, there you guys have it. That's our quick reaction to Supergirl. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.